I think it's about time that we start talking about the Mr. Beast situation. In case you didn't know, or you live under a rock, or you know nothing about the internet at all, Mr. Beast is the biggest creator on YouTube right now, with a whopping 308 million subscribers on YouTube. That's more than pretty much every other channel. The man behind Mr. Beast, known as Jimmy Donaldson, is the subject of both acclaim and suspicion, according to this article here. Essentially, his videos are insanely entertaining and smart, and people just enjoy watching his vids. But it's like, if you're gonna make these videos like 100 boys versus 100 girls, or just some of these video titles right here, 50 YouTubers fight for $1 million, which might not be fake, but it could be too. And essentially, all this happened because of a YouTuber named Dogpack404. You see, Dogpack released information regarding Mr. Beast, and the information is probably true. I mean, this is all alleged. I don't want to get copyright claimed. Essentially, Mr. Beast is the biggest creator on YouTube right now, and an ex-employee of his, Dogpack404, has exposed him for faking videos, having a SA felon on his team, and other stuff too. For example, his ex-employee and best friend, Ava Chris Tyson, has been exposed for being a like him young, if you know what I mean. And also, this entire situation just seems absolutely horrendous. I mean, Dogpack is exposing Mr. Beast on so many different levels, but it's not like a normal expose. It's like a real expose with like evidence. And a Mr. Beast employee brought this back up in a tweet. I have the Twitter message from Chucky, who was an employee of Mr. Beast, who addressed the allegations and has been, I think, the only one to have properly addressed the allegations. And I think at this time of recording, Mr. Beast might be cancelled. Okay, I quickly want to debunk some of the info in this video, since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company for less than a month and wasn't an employee for most of the videos he mentions to have knowledge on. There's so much in his video that I want to specifically address him saying our videos are fake or staged, because this is not true, and I was on set for many of these videos. He's basically saying that the employee was only there for a month and got upset when he left. The first thing that he addresses is, you won't get in a video unless you're family or friends with someone that works at Mr. Beast. This is a wild statement that can be proven wrong. There's probably hundreds of thousands of people who have no affiliation with friends/family of Mr. Beast employees. Think the 456 people in Squid Game, or ages 1 to 100, etc. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people, lol. Okay. There's quite a few things that I want to address there. One is that he's saying that basically in the video, it's stating friends or family of Mr. Beast employees. I think out of all his employees, he's got like 100, I think, at least. There'd be 456 people, or ages 1 to 100. And there's another thing. I think in one of the videos, he also addressed that he reuses people in videos, which I know. The train track was CGI, the bus wheels are CGI, the pit is fake. Okay, this is a really big one right here. The train track was CGI. So they're essentially stating in a video there where they drive a train into a pit. They didn't actually drive a train into a pit, but they made children think. And this guy just basically proved himself right. He acts like he's exposing us when we already have done multiple behind the scenes videos. It's clearly not a secret. He just exposed himself for faking things. Is he stupid? The raccoon was a paid actor. Okay, this was a joke in the video, by the way. Don't believe that. Island cost more than $1. Not true, we did pay $1 for the island. You can Google Mr. Beast purchases Outer Banks for one island, which stated this video before the video was released. This is really, really, really weird. Because you can't buy it for an island. He's also not showing any proof. Mac. Oof. He talks about 2 months before we filmed the first Mac video that he moved into a mansion. Mac was staying at a friend's house, and I'm not sure how that proves anything or why it's relevant. It's proving that Mac is already a rich guy and friends with Jimmy, so that's how he got into the videos. And he was already a multi-millionaire, so he didn't need the money and just give the money to someone who needs it. This wink was added in post, where he really did wink. This is a flat-out lie again. Okay, that's a joke. The revenge storyline was added in post. He implies that 42 and 58 was not scripted and real. The contestants themselves have talked about this on streams they did after the video. They legit didn't like each other. He also claimed 58 was on the far opposite side and didn't hear him. Just because he was on the other side of the room, you don't think 58 heard him yell? How on earth would he know? This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I can't read this. This is so cringy and ridiculous. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers. He claims our 100 boys versus 100 girls video is not scripted, and the proof is a random text saying it is. That's it. It was not scripted. Jimmy probably had countless people on set for that video, and it would have been impossible to hide. This video was not scripted. I was on set for this, and there was no bias for who won. He also implies the video is fake because we have some employees on the team. The employees in the video were there to fill in for the people who tested positive for COVID last minute right before filming. Thea, Jimmy's girlfriend, mentioned this on a podcast over a year ago. If it wasn't for COVID, they would not have been in it. They had the same dollar on the line as everyone else. Some random text of someone thinking it was rigged doesn't mean it's rigged, lol. He also suggested that the real-time video, the 10-minute video, it was fake. This is not fake. It was a nightmare to make this video, and it legit was filmed in 10 minutes. The recurring issue that I'm seeing here is that he's just stating things, and he's not providing real solid evidence or any grounds to stand on besides, he's just lying. Also, I think some of the Mr. Beast giveaways are fake. Okay, this is a little bit shady because he's saying that I think some. It's pretty confusing. We do not fake giveaways. I've been hands-on with some of them and have personally been the person to connect winners with our accounting department to get paid. You also suggested we didn't spend $1 million on Samsung phones, and I can assure you that we did. The only proof that I've seen of this is a Nick DiGiovanni video where he gives away a Mr. Beast mystery box to one of his subscribers. And in the box was, a Samsung phone and a Samsung ring and stuff. I could keep going, but I don't want this to be long. Dawson, I'm not entirely sure if this is a name dox or not because I don't think he's even exposed his name. I could keep going, but I don't want this to be long. Dawson himself said on Reddit that he was on shroom. What? When did he say that? Dawson was only employed from March 25th, 2024, and was let go on April 19th, 2024. He was on a 90-day trial, and we ended it early and paid him out to June 25th, as we guaranteed the 90 days of pay so he could transition into a new job. I'd appreciate if everyone reading this could help dispel all his fake rumors by spreading this info. Jimmy spends unfathomable amounts of money and time to ensure the integrity of what he does, and I hate to see it come into question with a bunch of lies. Dawson, if you leave this up, then you're a hypocrite. I think Dawson Dawson genuinely believes in what he's trying to do, and for that I respect him. He needs to be respected. So thank you for watching the video. I hope eventually more information about the situation comes up, and then we can talk about it more then. We might talk about Ava Chris Tyson in the next video and how that situation is going and where she is now. But until then, see ya. Have a nice day.